All right, so today we're going to start, take off my slippers. We're going to start facing the long side of our mat. So that long edge, and I know I usually turn to face you, but this time I would like you to also be facing the long edge. And let's just start standing for a moment. You can give those shoulders some big shrugs, just kind of opening up the chest. And then you can roll the shoulders forward, giving those shoulder blades a nice big stretch forward. Nice. And then if you want a few neck circles as well, just kind of settling in. Just remember to do both directions. Oof. Nice. And then come back to center. Take a couple rocks up and down. If you want to go up onto the toes, you can, or maybe you just rock back and forth, just kind of feeling the shifting weight. And then eventually lift all your toes up, give them a little wiggle, and then really spread them down, making sure you're feeling the connection of your mat with the three corners of the feet. So underneath the big toe, the pinky toe, and the heel. Kind of think of that tripod. And really let yourself feel rooted here. A slight little softness in the knees. You're lifting up through the core, the low belly, but relaxing the shoulders. The arms can be by the side, palms facing forward, or maybe you want a little connection, bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. You could close the eyes here if you'd like. And just check in, see how you're feeling right now. We'll go ahead. Let's take 3 breaths in here together. Big inhale, fill up the belly underneath the hands if you have it there. Exhale, open the mouth side out. Make some noise. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, big breath in. Exhale, let it all out. And release the arms if you had them. You're going to reach the arms up overhead. Look at the fingertips. And then just exhale, bring the arms back down. I'm going to do that one more time this way. Inhale. And exhale, bring the arms back down. Now this time, as you reach the arms up, bring the weight into the right leg and just lift the left knee into the chest. It doesn't have to be high. Like my shelves got in the way. Inhale. And then you're going to step that left foot right across that right foot. So you have a crossed standing pose. And then grab that left wrist, reach up and over. So this gives you a nice side stretch, but you're also getting a little bit into the hip flexor with the crossed leg in front. So take a full breath in. Exhale. Nice. And then you have to use the low core to help lift that left knee up with stability. And then gently place it back down. The arms will come down. We're going to do that on the other side. So inhale, reach the arms up. The right knee is going to come up. Again, it doesn't have to come high. And then just step it right across. Make sure you root that right foot down as well. So both feet still have equal weight. And then grab that right wrist and reach up and over, feeling the stretch across the side, but also a little bit into that front hip flexor. Big breath in. Exhale. Nice. And then gently, again, use the core to lift that right knee. And then bring everything down. Nice. Give your shoulders a nice shrug. And we're going to actually step to a goddess squat. So just make sure you have a little space to your left. And your same thing. Weight's going to come into that right leg. Left knee's going to come in. And you're going to step it out. So the hips are going to turn slightly out, which means the toes need to turn out. And you can have the arms up and find a cactus as we bend. Or you can always keep the hands in prayer as you come up and down. So you decide. I'm going to do a cactus. So you're going to bend the knees as you cactus. Try not to jut out the belly because then you're crunching into the low back. Just like we would in a chair, you're really sending the hips down, send the breath through the pelvis. Make sure the knees are not rolling in. You're really opening up the hips. And then come all the way back up. We're going to take 2 more. Goddess squat. And reach up. Make sure the knees are not rolling inwards. If you have to turn the toes a little bit more in. And goddess squat. Nice. Now you're going to reach up tall. You're going to parallel the toes. Find a wide-legged forward fold. So you're going to let everything kind of relax down. Make sure you lift the quads slightly up. You're activating them so that the kneecaps are not being dumped into. I like to bring my feet out, a little bit wider. And then just take about 5 breaths here. Maybe just kind of hanging feels nice in this like ragdoll shape. Or maybe you want to bend into one knee, straighten the other. Maybe it's some gentle twists. Also bring the arms up. Whew. I guess this is what I'm doing. That felt nice. Sometimes you don't know until you try. Well, let's take 2 more breaths. One more. Exhale. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders. Take a flat back halfway lift here so the hands can come to the thighs if it's a little tight right now. And then exhale, forward fold. Turn those toes back out. Bend the knees to help you rise all the way up. And we're going to actually go into a warrior two. I realize we haven't done this once in our challenge. So turn the left toes to face the long edge, and then turn the right toes to face the short edge, finding your warrior two. So you're bending that right knee right over the ankle. Try not to go past it. It's all about stacking here to make sure you have a solid foundation. The minute you start rolling forward or rolling in, you lose a lot of stability. So allow yourself to just find that warrior two. Breath in. Sit a little deeper. Then we're going to take a flying warrior. So bring everything up, turn the toes back parallel, and then you're going to do warrior two to the other side. So the right toes stay where they are, and the left toes turn to the short edge. We're going to do that a few more times, but first in this one, check to make sure, again, the knee is over the ankle and it's not rolling in. You might need to bring a little bit more weight into the pinky toe if you find that you're rolling inwards. You really have to use the inner thigh to open that left thigh, and also use the glute to make sure you're not kind of popping out on the side. Full breath. Exhale. Take that flying warrior again, straighten everything up, toes parallel again. Warrior two, turning the right toes. Flying warrior, straighten. Keeping the core engaged the whole time. Exhale, other side. Nice. Come all the way back, parallel the toes, find one more wide-legged forward fold. Giving yourself a nice big breath in. And a long breath out. Hands will come underneath the shoulders again. Find a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. This time you're going to kind of spider crawl your way to the right side or your right foot. You're going to frame that right foot, low runner's lunge here. And you're going to straighten that front knee out, or I should say lengthen that right knee, because we don't actually want to lock out the knee. Give yourself a nice big breath. Exhale, bend back. Leave the left hand down. Right arm is going to peel up. Take a nice twist. Imagine the body is a sponge here and you're squeezing out that sponge. Breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Come through that wide-legged forward fold. Spider crawl your way to the left foot. Framing that left foot, low runner's lunge. So both hips are facing the mat. And then you're going to straighten that left knee out or lengthen. I got to start remembering the right terminologies. I don't want you to lock out your knee here. Feeling that left hamstring, pulling the left hip back. One more breath. Exhale, bend back into that left knee, low runner's lunge. Right hand's going to stay planted. Left arm peels up. Make sure the knee doesn't roll out here. You're keeping everything solid. And then gently bring that left hand down. One more wide-legged forward fold. Relax the neck. This time, you're going to heel toe the feet in together. And we're going to take a nice slow roll, one vertebra at a time. So you're unraveling the spine. The crown of your head is last. And then once you get to the top, give those shoulders a nice big shrug. Find Tadasana again. Notice if anything has shifted in those 10 minutes of movement. Let's seal our practice with a breath together. Again, you can have the arms open, or if you want to bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Go ahead, take a big deep breath in, fill up, hold at the top. Open the mouth, side out. Beautiful work. Hands come to prayer at heart center. Giving yourself a little gratitude for showing up today. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow at 1. Bye.